The Black Death of 1348 began in Central Asia and rapidly moved through the West, infecting the masses as it rolled through the farmlands and cities of early Europe. Millions of people of all classes and races succumbed to this disease. People turned to religion and medicine, but neither came with a resolution to stopping the plague. With no logical answers, Europeans resorted to drastic measures. A mass hysteria developed among the Christian majority of Europe, and they started to blame their Jewish neighbors. Jews were burned and tortured into confessing sins of poisoning wells and spreading the disease with intent to destroy parts of Christendom. This hysteria, fueled by a pre-existing tension between religions, added to the plague's death toll. In 1349, King Pedro IV of Aragon produced a description of the heinous acts committed against Jews as a response to the Black Death.
Several men of the village, after whipping up the populace to a fever pitch, cast aside their fear of God and of our correction, and did not shrink from offending our majesty. Spurred on by a diabolical spirit, with arms in their hand and a determined mind, they were bent on malice and acted on a rash impulse. They marched on the street of the Algebra in a warlike manner, and with bold daring, they violently broke down and destroyed the gates of the street, in spite of the fact that these were secured and defended by all kinds of armed men. And all at once they entered the street and shouted loudly with raucous voices, "Kill the traitors!" And not content with this, but going from bad to worse, they wickedly broke into the houses of the Jews with lances and stones and bows and arrows, and then entered them. Like hypocritical robbers, they carried off all their goods and possessions, and they tore up and also burned many debt instruments and records that had been contracted with various Jews. And they foolishly killed many Jews of the Algebra, and they cruelly beat and even wounded some others. And they committed and inflicted many other grave and immense damages, injuries, offenses, robberies, molestations, and violent acts against the Jews, concerning which we are most displeased.